Good morning, children. In this class we are going to learn more about root support of the plant. So, do you know the children root is the supporter of the plant? So, let's know about the more information. So, that depends on roots of the plant. So, children, take a one plant. So, take a one plant. So, that should be has a what it should be have a root. So first we have to I am going to explain one activity. So why the root is necessary for the plant. So that activity shows that why the root is necessary for all the plants. So children, in this activity we are going to take different materials. What are the required materials we need to do this activity? So we need a glass tumbler, okay, or a glass bottle. Then so we need one plant and red ink color, okay, or any color. You can choose red ink, okay. So then only we can identify where is the water or the red water or colored water that moves in different parts of the plants. Okay children, take a glass bottle. We need to take glass bottle or glass tumbler. So we have to take one glass tumbler or any beaker we can choose it. So then fill this tumbler with water. Either rain ತಗೋಬೇಕು ನೀರನ್ನು ತಗೋಬೇಕು. Is it? Or fill this bottle with the water. Okay, fill it with water and then add 2 or 3 drops of red ink to this water. So then what will we do? We are going to add 2 or 3 drops of red ink. So, or you can choose any other color. So, we need to add 2 or 3 drops of red ink. So, then children, what happens? The color of this water is changes into red, is it? Because we add red color to the red ink to this water, is it? So, that's why it changes into red color. And then pull out balsam plant. Which plant we need to take? Balsam plant. Have you seen the balsam plant? What do you call in Kannada? Karnakundala gida anta kelidirala. So adana balsam plant anta kalidare. So which plant we need to take? Balsam plant. Balsam plant. So pull out balsam plant. So from the soil without damaging its root. You need to pull out this plant, balsam plant, so gently. Understand? So pull out balsam plant from the soil slowly or gently without damaging the root. So root ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಆ ರೂಟ್ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರೋ ಹಾಗೆ ನಿಧಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಕಿತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಾಶ್ ದಿ ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್. ಆ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ರೂಟ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, you need to wash it. So wash the roots of the plant and then put that plant into this water or immerse the plant inside the tumbler containing water, is it? So wash the roots of the plant and put the plant in the colored water. We colored this water by adding 2 or 3 drops of red ink, isn't it? So take a balsam plant and then immerse this plant. Is it? So it has the flower like this, isn't it? So that's why it is called as Karnakundala gida anta karitare. Is it? So children see here its fruit like this, is it? Then it is a flower, okay? It is a fruit. So take balsam, pull out balsam plant gently from the soil and then without damaging its root, and wash the roots of this plant with the water and put this plant into this colored water. So then what happens? Keep it for, so you should keep this tumbler in the sunlight. Keep it in the sunlight. So observe the plant the next day. So leave this tumbler containing plant in the sunlight. So idina sunlight alli idbeku ಒಂದು ದಿನ. So and then observe the plant in the next day. So next day adana observe ಮಾಡಿ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So the color of the leaves and then flower all are changes into red color. So how it is possible, children? So what do you understand from this activity, children? The roots of the plant, so they absorb the water, and then that water is supplied to different parts of the plant. So here this is the root. It absorbs the water and then this water is supplied to other parts like leaf, flower, fruits, and then even stem. Is it? The roots of the plant, it absorbs the red colored water and then this water is supplied to all parts of the plant. Is it? So that's why the color of this all the parts of the plant changes into red color. Is it? So this activity shows that root absorb the nutrients and water then supplied to other parts of the plant. Is it, children? So root is the supporter of the plant. So this lesson tells about root. So what does the lesson mean? Root is the supporter of the plant. Roots support of the plant. Is it, children? So what is the reason why it is called, roots are called as the supporter of the plant? So why the root is the supporter of the plant? Okay. Root is the supporter of the plant. So the roots web, it conserves the soil particles and water. Is it? So it conserves, it saves. Is it? It conserve means the rakshane ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, save ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. So root web. So this is the, if it is plant, it is called as root web. Isn't it? So this one it is called root web. Is it? So this one it is called as root web. So this one, the root webs of the plant, it conserve the soil particles and water. Root web conserve the root web. The soil particles, they are stick to the roots. Isn't it? Have you seen this in the roots of the plant? Is it? So it conserve the soil particles and even water. It conserves soil particles and then water. Is it? Then so roots fix the plant firmly in the soil. So a root adra ground ಅಲ್ಲಿ soil ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದು ಕಾರಣ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಆ plant ನಿಂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ the roots of the plant. Is it? So the roots it fixes the plant firmly in the soil. Roots fix the plant firmly in the soil. In the soil. So soil ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಫರ್ಮ್ ಗಟ್ಟಿಯಾಗಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ಯಾವುದು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ನಿಂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ದಿ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ fix the plant in the soil. Roots fix the plant firmly in the soil. Is it, children? And then roots absorb water and then nutrients present in the soil, and then it supplies to the other parts of the plant. Is it, children? Roots, it absorb water and nutrients from the soil, and then this nutrients and then soil it supply to the other parts of the plant. So ಈ absorb ಆದಂತಹ nutrients water ನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ roots it supply to other parts. So stem ಇಂದ yes leaf, flower, fruits, even for bud, so it supplies to other parts of the plant. Roots absorb the nutrients and water, then supply them to the other parts of the plant. Okay. So children, have you observed or have you seen the different types of the vegetables? They are used in your home for cooking the food. So in them we can group some vegetables as roots. That means, so we used roots of the plants as vegetables, or we use them as vegetables to cook the food. Is it, children? So here is some pictures in your textbook. See there, and name the vegetables. See here. So this one is radish. See it properly. Radish is also a root of the plant. Carrot, then beetroot, sweet potato. These are the vegetables we daily used to cook the food. We use them as vegetables. Is it, children? So do you use them in your house? Yes, children. Is it? We use this type of the vegetables to cook the food. From which part of the plant do we get them? Plant in a yav bhagadainda namage sikutte. For example, carrot. So children, carrot, beetroot, and then radish, sweet potato. So from which part of the plant do we get them? So my question is, from which part of the plant so do we get them? Which are the root? Yes, root is the answer. So name the vegetables have shown in this picture in your textbook. So first one is yes, radish. Is it? Then second one, carrot, beetroot. Is it? Another one is sweet potato. Is it? So these are all yes vegetables. These are, so from which part of the plant? So from which part of the plant so do we get them or do we use them? So children, from which part of the plant do we get them? So children, see here, radish, carrot, beetroot and then sweet potato, they are all roots of the plants. We used this as vegetables. So these are all What are they? Yes, roots. So from root of the plant we get these, yes, these types of the vegetables. Is it, children? Why we use these vegetables? Why we use these roots as vegetables? Because it has more nutrients. That's why we use this vegetable. We use these roots of the plants as a vegetable. Is it, children? So these are all roots of the plant. We use them as vegetables. So why we use them as vegetables? To cook the food. So it has more nutrients. Is it? These vegetables have more nutrients. That's why we use them as vegetables. Is it, children? So here see, children. So there are some in your board. I wrote name of the different types of the plants. So their roots are used for different purposes. See here. So what are these? See here. These are the roots of different plants. Ashwagandha is also plant. Turmeric, carrot, groundnut, radish. So these are all used. These roots are all used for different purposes. So here I am writing the uses of this plant's roots. Okay. The roots of ashwagandha plant, it is used as medicine. It is used to prepare the medicine. Then the roots of turmeric plant, it is used to cook the food as spice. Isn't it? So the turmeric is used as spice to cook the food, and also to prepare herbal medicines. Turmeric is used. Turmeric is used to prepare the herbal medicine, and it is also used as a spice to cook the food. Then carrot, you know that, used as a vegetable. This is also root of the plant. Then groundnut. Groundnut, it is used to prepare the, yes, groundnut oil, and it is also used as a food. We eat it, isn't it? We use groundnut as a food. And then radish. Radish also it is used for, yes, it is used as a vegetable to cook the food, children. So children, next I am going to give some more, yes, information about the roots of different plants. So children, there is a record that a farmer in Britain. So Britain is another country. So here is a one farmer. He grew a carrot. About how many feet it has? As long as 19 feet. So in the year 2007. So it is recorded because the carrot grew up to, so the carrot, the root of the carrot, it grew how many length? It is 19 feet. Okay, children. So Britain, a farmer grew a carrot as long as 19 feet in the year 2007. Do you understand? So Britain ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಟ್ ನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೈಟ್ ಗೆ ಬೆಳೆದಿದ್ದಾನೆ? ಎಸ್ 19 ಫೀಟ್. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ? there is a record of farmer in Britain grew carrot as long as 90 feet in the year 2007. In this year, it grew a carrot about 90 feet. And then the root of a plant of grass family. So it is about 600 kilometers. This is the distance between distance from Bangalore to Kalaburgi. Okay. So the root of a plant of grass family, it is about 600 kilometers. So I am asking, mind it, it's a grass family. The root of a plant of grass family, it is about 600 kilometers. So this is the distance from Bangalore to Kalaburgi. So ಒಂದು ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ರೂಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟುದಾಯಿತು ಅಂದರೆ ಸೊ 600 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಆ 600 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ದೂರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಟು ಕಲಬುರ್ಗಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ದ ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ is 600 kilometer. So this is the distance between Bangalore to Kalaburgi. This is the distance between Bangalore to Kalaburgi or Kalaburgi. Okay. So then there are records that a banyan tree. Do you know about the banyan tree? So it spreads more than 5 acres. So with the help of its roots, the root name is prop root. The root of the banyan tree is called as prop root. Okay, prop root. So there are records that a banyan tree spreads its root more than 5 acres with the help of its prop roots. For example, the banyan tree in Bangalore. So the example for this, the big banyan tree in the Bangalore. So there are records that the banyan tree it spreads its roots about 5 acres with the help of its prop roots. So how many areas it covers? How much area it covers? It covers about 5 acres. So which tree? A banyan tree. What is the root? We call as what's the root of the banyan tree? We call prop root. Okay, there are records that a banyan tree spreads more than 5 acres with the help of its prop roots. The root of the banyan tree called as prop roots. With the help of this root, this tree spreads about 5 acres. Example for this, the big banyan tree in Bangalore. There are records that the banyan tree spread more than 5 acres with its root, prop root. Okay. Example for this, the big banyan tree in Bangalore. So some plants, the plants name is Appu plants. They grow on trees. Some plants are there, they are called as Appu plants. They grow on trees. So the roots of these plants, the color of these roots of this plant is green, and then it open to air. So the roots of this plant, it is open to air because they absorb the moisture from the air. So ಕೆಲವು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅದು ಕೆಲವು ಮರದ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ. So it's called as Apu plant. Okay. The roots of these plants are green in color and so they are open to air. So why they are open to air? To absorb the moisture from the air. Air alliruvanತಹ moisture ನೀರಿನ ಅಂಶ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅದನ್ನ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏರ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಓಪನ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Understand? Some plants they are called as Apu plants. They grow on some other trees. ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದೋ ಟ್ರೀ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ ಕೆಲವು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್. They grow on some other trees. They are green in color. The roots of this plant are green in color and they are open to air because to absorb the moisture from the air. So ಅದು ಏರ್ಗೆ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಏರಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಗಾಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ನೀರನ್ನ ತೇವಾಂಶನ ಹೀರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ. ಓಕೆ. Some plants for example Apu plants grow on some other trees. These roots, the roots of these plants, the roots of this plant are green and open to air. They are open to air to absorb moisture from the air. Okay. And then the roots of some plants which grow in the places of scanty rainfall. What is the meaning of scanty rainfall? So ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಳೆ ಬೀಳುವಂತಹ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ. So the roots of some plants which grow in the places of scanty rainfall. So they have the capacities to store water. They have the capacity to store water and provide this water when the plant is needed. When the plant is needed, it uses the water that is stored in the root. Certain tribal people use this water to drink. Okay. So ಕೆಲವು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದರ ರೂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ನೀರು ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೇಕಾದರೂ ಆ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅದೇ ಟ್ರೈಬಲ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಆ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಟು ಡ್ರಿಂಕ್. ಆ ರೂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ವಾಟರನ್ನು ಕುಡಿಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಳಸ್ತಾರೆ. Okay, so there is a record of roots which store about 70 kgs of water. So ಆ ರೂಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ವಾಟರ್ನ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ 70 kg. So it is also recorded. There is a record that the roots of these plants it stores about 70 kgs of water. Okay children, the roots of some plants they have the capacities to store the water, but these plants are growing in the places of scanty rainfall. And whenever the plant is needed, it uses the water that is stored in the root. Some plants they are grow in the places of scanty rainfall. Some plants are grow in the places of scanty means very less rainfall. ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಳೆ ಬೀಳುವಂತಹ place. Scanty rainfall. They have the capacity. These types of plants they have the capacity to store the water in their root. They have the capacity to store water in their root, and this water is used by the plants. So whenever the water is needed by the plants uses the water stored in their roots. Some tribal people use this water to drink. ಸೊ ಕೆಲವು ಕಾಡು ಜನ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ನೀರು ಸಿಗದೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಈ ನೀರನ್ನ ಕುಡಿಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಳಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಇಸ್ stored in this root? About 70 kgs of water is stored in this root. So there is a record that this root has stored about 70 kgs of water. Okay. So children, have you understood this lesson? This lesson is completed. So okay, I hope you all understood what is the uses of the root and why it is called as the supporter of the plant. Root is called as the supporter of the plant. So I have given some reasons, isn't it? And also I have told so different uses of the plants like this, isn't it? And then some extra information I gave. So it depends on the root of the plant. So okay children, we will continue in the next class. Thank you.